Having removed the gauge handling tape and inspected the gauge, we're now going to tin the solder junctions or the tabs of the gauge. Again, because glass is such a very poor heat sink, we have to be in and out fairly quickly. If this were a piece of aluminum, we could go a longer dwell time. So Colin's going to clean the tip, lightly tin the tip, place the solder in the target area, and add fresh solder and flux as he presses it down. Nice rounded pillows of solder, very short operation. The next thing he's going to do is he's going to attach the lead wire system. He's going to take a piece of the paper drafting tape, the PDT-3, place that at the edge of the lead wire insulation and the beginning of the conductors that are exposed, and he's going to form the classic Cobra Head. This allows for spring loading of the lead wire down into those solder junctions rather than the natural tendency for them to jump up out. He's being sure to manipulate the wires over the top of the solder junctions, and then he'll reflow those two junctions. Clean the tip, lightly tin the tip, place the solder in the target area, add fresh solder and flux. You'll hear that song a lot. Because of the poor peel strength of the adhesive on glass, we're going to use the rosin solvent to break down the mastic of the paper drafting tape so that we can remove it, and also to put the flux into suspension. If we leave that flux behind and any moisture gets there, it will become an ionic solution, and ionic solutions conduct, and that would cause the gauge to appear to be unstable or drift. Work in and around those solder junctions, and with a clean dry gauze sponge he's going to blot it away, putting the flux into suspension and then blotting the suspension away. And we'll do this 3 to 5 times to ensure that we've gotten rid of all the flux. Flux is your friend when you're soldering, and it's your enemy after that, so we want to remove it completely. And because we don't have a convenient place to do a real strain relief loop, we're going to put a piece of paper drafting tape across these leads and then wrap it around the back side of the aluminum. Or excuse me, the glass. And at this point we can hook it up to a meter and make some strain measurements.